So my last video did not post the way it was supposed to, and I have the saved spreadsheet. So I'm going to go over 7.2b with you in this format and see if we can keep from having to redo the whole thing. So in 7.2b, you're working on bad debt expense. And in part 1a, we look at the bad debts estimated to be 2.5% of credit sales. So we simply do a calculation, as you see right here, of credit sales and debit bad debt expense and credit allowance for doubtful accounts. Then in B, it's a percentage of all sales, total sales, and it's 1.5%. So we do the same thing here. Then in C, it is an aging analysis. And when you do an aging, what you want to do is calculate the amount. So in this one, it's 6% of accounts receivable. And so our allowance account needs to be $34,500. That's the goal. It already has $7,500 in it. So we have to do a journal entry to increase this $7,500 to $34,500. So we do a debit to bad debt expense of $27,000 and a credit to allowance for doubtful accounts of $27,000. And then on the next part of the problem, they ask us to show what this looks like on the balance sheet. And so on the balance sheet, this is 1A, the first one that we're looking at, and this one is 1C. And so basically on your balance sheet, you have your assets, your current assets, your accounts receivable, less your allowance for doubtful accounts. And then you have your net accounts receivable here, and same thing we have down here for 1C. So that's the answer to 7.2b. The explanation is in the book, but the main thing to remember is when you're doing a percentage of sales, you'll just do a straight percentage in journal entry. But if you're doing an aging or a percentage of your accounts receivable, then you'll have to show the difference to determine how much your debit and credit is for the allowance account. So we'll do 7.3b next in the next video.